Snow, snow, and a lot of cold here in my garden. Hi everybody, it's Tim. It is snowing. It's actually kind of warm out here right now, so I'm out here without a coat, but it's about to get so cold here. But I thought I would kind of highlight my poor clumping bamboo behind me, and then behind me back there is my running bamboo, and it's probably going to get really knocked down by the snow. But it's really pretty out right now. I love a good snowstorm. I love snow for just a brief amount of time, and then I am ready for spring, like really ready for spring. But anyway, I thought on today's video I would kind of show you what's going on here with the snow, and hopefully there's a lot of it and I can highlight some of that. But right now all the palms are covered up, and they should be warm, but yeah, we're getting some really deep lows this week, and then I'm hoping it ends. So this is the next morning, and it was a good snowstorm. Probably got about 5 or 6 inches of snow, but it was that beautiful light fluffy snow, so it really didn't take down the bamboo or cause any problems, and it was actually pretty easy to shovel in the driveway. But you can see that the river is really icing over because the temperatures are dropping now. And I'm thankful that there's snow out there because it's insulating some. So this is just kind of my view from inside, looking at the ice and the snow and all my plants inside, being happy like my amaryllis right now. So they're predicting that we're going to get about -5 Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius. And that's definitely going to make this ice on the river get even thicker. I have never seen ice go all the way across the river this much. So this winter is pretty harsh so far here in New York. But my plants inside seem to be enjoying the nice sun. The sun feels great, but the temperature is not so great out there. That's one of my Buddha hands right there, and then some of my sagos that I've shown before. I'm still battling with the bugs on these guys, but hopefully they will be fine. And if you haven't watched any of my videos, you will see I am a crazy palm tree person because I have them everywhere in my house. I can't get enough. So I have temperature gauges all over my house. And here you can see the middle palm is 73 degrees Fahrenheit. And this one's 39 degrees. That's more where you want it, like at a lower temperature, and 39 degrees. But you'll see that because my Chilean wine palm has light coming in, it heats up way too fast. So look, it's 88 degrees Fahrenheit in there. So that means I've got to get outside and open up the top. It was a little late today. So here you can see there's snow on the top. I've got it all buried in, but the sun is really heating up the inside of this because there are greenhouse plastic sidings on this. So you have to be really careful with that. So if I just open it up, it ventilates it and then gets it down to back into the 40s and 50s, which is where you want your palms to be, because that's just way too hot. So one big project that I'm toying with in my head, and I did not mention on my last video, was this under deck space I have. Not under the wood deck right there, because they just added on a deck and enclosed the other deck, but it's this area under here. This is under my sunroom, and I keep thinking, because this is downstairs, it's downstairs bedrooms that I don't use a whole lot unless I have guests, but I'm thinking instead of the garage, if I enclose this area, this would be a great area to keep plants in the wintertime and would be easy to pull in. So I'm really thinking about that. Of course, that's an expense, and I'm not necessarily ready to pay out that money. But I really think I could have a huge plant room under here with lights, and maybe even, it doesn't get a whole lot of sun, but see in here, look, I am jam-packed in my garage. But all of this, except maybe my koi here, I think the koi would stay in here, because I love having them in here. It's fun having koi inside in the winter, and I get to enjoy them. But they're all of my tropical plants. If I could get them out of the garage and all of this out there and keep it, you know, just warm enough to get them through the winter, that would be fantastic, because it would be nice to have this garage space because the plants are really, really taking over. And I know I'm not the only one. Many of you feel that way. So a day later, it's really cold out. It's -7 Fahrenheit out here. And you can see it's really affected the inside of my palms, because look at that middle, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. That's my Chilean wine palm. And here, almost the same thing, one of my Washingtonias. So yeah, I have to get through this night, and I may have to add some more lights if it gets much worse this winter. But I'm just looking out here at my bamboo. Normally, the running bamboo really kind of gets shriveled up when it's this cold, but I don't know why, but it looks really good and green. But it's beautiful, and the Hudson looks nice and frozen today. It's just so cold. Many years ago, like possibly 75 years ago, people could walk across the Hudson River. That has never happened since I have moved here, but this is the first time I've actually seen the ice really coming all the way across. It usually starts on the eastern end and never quite reaches my end of the river, but it is getting there. So this is definitely a severe winter we're having, definitely cold. So it is about -17 out here, 17 Celsius out here, about 1 degree Fahrenheit. And it's cold, but luckily the sun is out, and I'm hoping now it is starting to warm up, which is really, really good for me, because last night, as you saw on those gauges that I'm monitoring, that was not really good for the palms. I think, you know, it was just really 2 nights of bad weather, but I'm hoping this nice warm sun will melt the snow a little bit, and then I think we're on a warm-up trend, at least for a little bit. It's not great, but it's better than these low temps going on. I keep walking past this and keep forgetting to show it. This is one of my old palm structures made out of any wood I could find. It is so heavy. It is such a bad design, but I started with that and it worked, and it just shows you can use anything. That is a look at my tropical frozen garden this week. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And I hope all of you stay warm as it continues winter here. And if you're in the southern half of the world, enjoy your summer. And I will be sending something out next week. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it.